Alright, now it's recording.
I'm not getting to you.
You want to show them all? That
and then-
one that he made up.
Do you want to do the
Danielle,
hierarchy?
why don't you orchestrate this
Or do you want to do
so that it makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
That don't make sense since you wrote it.
Okay.
Okay, for entries, we seriously use like everything,
Yeah.
so it's kind of irrelevant to like, I mean, on our papers, we have numbers for a lot of things, so that'll be easier than us saying them, because it's seriously like all of
Do you want them to list them anyways, or no?
I think it's fine without it.
them. Okay.
If they're written on there, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as they're written down. Yeah.
All right. We're gonna start with our history and the lineage. Oh yeah, we'll read we'll
creed.
explain the
And
crest
the
and
creed.
creed first, since
And then
it's
we'll
Okay.
Actually,
I think.
well, because the way, I have to explain what we were talking about with the rainbow.
Okay, go ahead.
I think history
so-
first.
History and hierarchy first. We're gonna start with how the world came to be. The world began with one child who wrote down his vision for an imaginary world, and then an uncontrollable wind swept his paper away to another child who wrote down his idea and continued the world. And this uncontrollable wind continued to take it to other children. And that's how, until the world was fully created. And inside the world, there's also a whirlwind which brought all of the world, there are leaders of each land and world within each land, and then a whirlwind swept them all up and landed them in the center, beautiful, neutral area. And they're like, okay, I never knew you all existed, so let's create this council so that we can all rule and live happily, cohesively. And like, well, how are we gonna judge who's the leader? And they almost started a war over it, but they decided, no, we'll let the tea decide. So they all had their tea and their cup of water in their tea bag, and they dipped their tea bag in there, and whatever color of the rainbow they got distinguished their level of hierarchy, or their power. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, all the way down. And so red was the leader. Well, Count Chocolate decided, well, he got clear. He's like, why did I get clear? I want to be leader. So he pricked his finger or cut his finger off. We think he might cut his finger off.
I want to cut it.
And dipped his finger in there to make his cup red. And they're like, well, Freddy the dinosaur also got red. Well, how are we going to decide whose red is real? Drink the tea.
Oh,
So Count Chocolate, no, I ain't drinking my tea. And he was banished to the corner of darkness. And the rest of and then a hierarchy was established, and everyone lived in the council and around the world happily. Do you want to say the hierarchy?
So here's our hierarchy then. So Freddy the dinosaur got red, and should we do the world? Like say what world he belongs in, and then you can explain the worlds? Sure.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay. So Freddy the dinosaur, he has red, and he's going to be the leader of Candyland as well. All these people rule a certain world, along with ranking in the council. So his rank is top, but he's also in charge of Candyland. Orange, Echo, ruler of the high birds, got orange.